Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently recovering from our war with Chagatai. We didn't actually lose anything, and that's fantastic. We're really happy about that. Let's go ahead and make a full core here, and I would also like... Actually, let's take a look here. How long until we can get industrialization? We need 2,000 gold for that? Okay. I feel like we take a loan here. And a second loan. And I feel like we immediately embrace industrialization for the 15% tax and 25% manpower modifier. Because what we need more than anything right now is manpower. So that's great. We're going to grab that. That's going to get us Miltech 30 very soon as well. We'll let the lottery decide here. 461. Okay. Yes, our army stopped drilling. We're going to give our ruler military command. And there we go. We should also disable these forts. They don't currently need to be active. So that's fine. Construction cost minus 10%. Okay. So we're currently making 9.5 gold per month. We're going to be able to repay one of those loans fairly soon. But I wanted to get that going so we had that tax increase. That's actually a pretty big deal for us right now. So we can grab our Miltech 30. Wonderful. That gets us military tactics, land morale increase, and maneuver value on our units. Beautiful. And then we had a treasure fleet show up. That is also really good. I want to repay one of these loans, but it's not going to be a while. Well, it is going to be a while. Words are very difficult. It is going to be a while before we can get that loan repaid. Now, our manpower is replenishing, and this is good. Tariffs on iron, we'll leave that be for the time being. And I do want to get some of these cores, these full cores, done. So that's great. 2 base production in Kyoto. We'll take that. Our truce with Chagatai is now up. We can see that Karakoyunlu is attacking Russia. In fact, Russia is having difficulties. Russia is kind of a non-factor at this point, honestly. Our main rival at this point, as far as I'm concerned, is Korea. And I'd kind of like to get Korea wiped off the map by the end of the game. I don't know how possible that is, but I kind of like to do it. I'm going to reduce our war exhaustion twice here, down to 3.61. And that's going to be it for war exhaustion reduction at this point. We are going to need to core this province with a development of, well, whatever that is. That's almost certainly a bug, but sure. We'll get that cored. And we're going to be able to repay our loan quite soon here, or one of our loans. Sure, we'll pay 75 dip power. That's okay. A rebellion in Nanai, no concerns there. I do want to get this army replenished, but we're going to have to pay off this loan first. I'd like to pay off both of them, ideally. We'll see how that goes. Our corruption is at 7.14 currently. So that'll continue to drop. We can increase our army maintenance a bit here, but actually, I'm going to keep our army maintenance very low. We need 30,000 men still. Okay. Maybe not this low. How much is that reinforcing? 650 troops per month? That sounds good. We'll allow that for the time being. And we're making 33 gold per month. That should allow us to repay a loan right now. And yes, 875.29 each. Sounds good. We'll repay one of those, and I just wanted to get the bonuses quickly, which is why we went into debt there, and now are focused on repaying it off rather than saving it up, which would have been more efficient if I didn't want the 15% tax boost super early on. So, well, not super early on, but much earlier. So at this point, we could definitely work on getting this army restored. And we'll actually do that. We'll take this up to 18. And then we just need 10,000 manpower to get our artillery done. Admin power. Okay, sure. But we can also get that cored. Full core. Fantastic. So that will start dropping in autonomy. Currently at about 30%. Sounds great. So we're going to need to attack Korea. There's no doubt about that. And Korea is at 142,000 troops right now. We clearly need to finish replenishing, but I do want to move some forces over this way. It just didn't give us a confirmation about moving these? I guess because it didn't actually move them. Okay, that makes sense. We're going to move these guys down over here. I do want to get into position for attacking Korea. Okay. So this is all good. We have a mill tech up on Korea right now. And I definitely do want to attack them. Lose 8 prestige. Okay, I don't love that, but that's better than losing a stability right now. So we'll take that. We do have a free advisor slot. Is there anything good in here? Not really. So we'll hold off on that. We're making 50 gold per month right now. I want to get our... So that's okay. And I want to pay off this loan as soon as we can. So, I mean, that's going to be a bit. We need, like, another 200 gold. Well, there's a treasure fleet, so next month we may have enough. I don't think it's quite going to be enough because of interest. Certainly the month after. Yeah, month after. Looks good to me. So we'll repay this loan. And that will bring us up to around 55 per month. Done. The Emperor got an Imperial reform. Good for you, Emperor. About time. Okay, so how much more manpower do we need in this military right now? About 20,000. We have 15,000 in stock right now, but... Ooh, manpower recovery speed. Yes, that's really, really good. I do want to hop over into our estates, and I want to seize some land back, bringing us up to 65% crownland, and we'll bring back some estate loyalty here. Build a great temple in Higo? A university in our capital. I think we'll build the Grand Temple in Higo. That's Echigo. We need this guy. Okay. Sounds good. So we currently have a temple. Let's wait for a little bit of gold here. There we go. So we'll do that. Get that finished. Wily smugglers indeed. I don't like spending this gold right now. Considering we're only at 108. We can tick this forward a month. It's going to get us a loan any way we slice it. I think that the loan is currently better than the corruption. So we'll take the loan. Send our best men to track down the collaborators. I don't like taking the loan here, but we'll do it. We're basically forced into doing it by that event. Now, we could go for some grand temples, but I think in terms of efficiency, we're far better off building some manufactories. We'll build a couple of them and call that good for now. And we do need cash to get these... So we'll work on building those for a bit. I wouldn't mind getting another army over here either, but manpower is definitely the concern for that. We can build 2 of these per month. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So we'll get those built up. Bringing this up to 20, so 2 more months here. And next month, we can get this up to 20. How much manpower are we gaining per month? We are gaining 1,573. That's not awful. Okay. So there's our army replenished. At this point, we should consider bringing our army maintenance up a bit to around here. The reason that we would do that, of course, is so that we are actually reinforcing these troops a little bit better. We need another 15,000 to fully reinforce. So we can convert some provinces to animist, and we'll go with this one. Sounds good. We need to wait for these to finish building, but that's fine. I would like to go after Korea here. They're basically our primary rivals, and I'd love to see them conquered by the end of the game. I don't know how realistic that is, honestly. I think it's not super realistic. I would like to roll up a military leader over here. Okay, that's a lot of maneuver, but not overall super great. And then we would move in this guy. That's a lot of shock pips. Okay. Base tax sounds good. And 2 unrest, sure. 2 unrest is fine. I don't want to spend cash right now. 1 more cannon needed over here, and then we'll bring them over. We'll move this force to Zhengzhou for right now. And as soon as this cannon is in this army, we'll move these guys over this way. That'll be fine. We're at 21,000 manpower currently. And I'd very much like to go after Korea. Now, is Korea building up their military? Yes, they are. They're at 166k. Sounds good. We're going to move these guys on over. There we go. And we can grab an idea here. I think that we're going to take yearly inflation reduction or national unrest and religious harmonization speed. Let's take the harmonization speed. Sounds good. We're also going to come in here and see about grabbing ourselves... I don't love any of these. I really, really don't. We're going to get rid of this guy, and I would also like to get these moved into port if we're going to fight Korea, because we definitely need that. We are pretty much going to be conceding the seas to them. Okay. So we are currently replenishing troops. We need another 10,000. That's okay. We've got land maintenance modifier here. Sounds good. We can bump up our army maintenance a bit. We're down to 2.86 corruption. That's not too bad. We can actually bring this up to, like, here. Yeah. Now we're reinforcing 2166 per month. This will be, like, 3-ish months until we're done fully reinforcing. We'll let the lottery decide here. 533. Okay, sounds good. We, of course, lost our leader here. We'll need to make this guy into a leader. And what do we get? Ooh, that's actually really solid. That is a really solid leader. Okay. I feel like we should attack as soon as we get these troops in. We are still banking our 336 ducats. Okay, sure. We are still banking up manpower, and that's good. Let's go ahead and bring up our army maintenance to max. We're actually still positive at max army maintenance. I really, really like to see that. So that's great, and we are now fully reinforced. Our treasure fleet showed up. What are they at? 199k? Okay, so they have 200k. What do we have here? 200k. I'm going to bring in this army as well. So we're going to bring them up. It'll take a little bit for them to get here. We definitely need additional troops here if we want to win this war convincingly. So we're going to bring them in. And they'll show up here eventually. It'll take a little bit of time, and they'll take a little bit of attrition as well. But that's fine. Okay. So there's going to be a bunch of forts that we're going to be locked behind here. That's going to make this a little awkward. That's one of the biggest issues right now. So we have 240k here. They've got 212. What is their force limit? Rivals. Korea, 225. So they're going to have fewer troops at a lower miltech than us. Okay. Sounds good. We'll go ahead and convert over here. We're just waiting for that additional unit to arrive. Here it comes. Excellent. So that'll group up over here. And now I think we go. We've banked up some manpower here. Korea has more manpower than we do. That's true. But we have a miltech on them. And I think we do this. Okay, so fort layout is a little awkward for sure. But we're going to take this guy in here. We're going to take 3 armies on each side here. We're going to move these guys in and then move these guys in. These guys can stay put for the time being. Okay. Korea appear to have infiltrated our administration. Yeah, Korea's a problem. But for now, this'll do. Okay. So we're going to siege down this fort. With our 3 siege leader, hopefully this will go quickly. I would like to give battle with this leader before he gets replaced. We'll see what ends up happening with that. Trade protection against Portugal. Yeah. Have they exceeded their force limit? They're at 225k. Okay. We've also gotten Anai's troops over here, which is helpful. Really, guys? Right now? We supported you like 40 years ago. Okay. We're now at war against Portugal because these guys decided right when we declared that they wanted to fight Portugal. They've got 463,000 troops. Portugal has 169,000. Honestly, they should be fine on their own. They shouldn't need our help. Okay. So we're going to pretend that that doesn't exist. And we're going to continue. We broke our alliance. What? Oh, they have Spain in this too? No. This is like all of the Spanish and Portuguese colonial nations. They easily win this. We don't need to participate in that. So that's fine. We've gotten a bunch of status quo rolls here, which makes me sad. But we're going to proceed here and get this done as quickly as we can. We really want this siege to be done. We've got enough manpower right now to raise up another army. And yeah, this war is almost over already. I don't expect much to come of that. We are not participating in the slightest. So we're at 0% here now. Infantry combat ability, that's nice. 7%. Okay, so we need this fort to fall before we can press down this way. We're currently completely blocked by this fort. Of course, they're blocked by a couple of our forts as well. This is going to fall very soon. Okay. We're going to start moving these guys in. And these guys as well. Yeah, we're going to take attrition, but that's what I thought. I thought that that would fall incredibly soon. So we're going to move these guys in like so. And we're going to need people backing us up in our front line here. So we're going to move this force here instead. And these guys will just chill here for the moment. Okay. So far, so good. We can see Korea's force is down here. Now, the next question is, how do we want to handle these forts? I want to move these guys here and these guys here, for sure. And then we can move some of these forces in to be able to reinforce basically anywhere we need to, in theory. Assuming we can get to places in time. They've got 225,000 troops, so we have more troops than they do here. We do want to get these sieges underway. And we can bring these forces in fairly swiftly, in theory. We have some forces here and here. Okay. Let's let these sieges happen. It looks like they're not too interested in fighting us. At least right now. Okay. Sure, we'll gain some devastation. I don't love it, but let's move these guys in here if we're taking attrition anyway. I just want to be a little closer, just in case they decide to attack us. Oh, okay. They're attacking down over here. This is fine. We're okay with that for now. We can always send forces, or rather raise forces over here, theoretically. So if that's the case, then we're going to back off slightly over here to take less attrition. Okay. We need these sieges to finish eventually. They're going to go a little bit ham over here. But all of their troops, or not all of them, but like half of their troops are out of Korea now. So this is actually pretty good for us. We have a wall breach here. We really need these forts to finish sieging. Like, really badly. These guys came back. Okay. That's a lot of manpower. Oof. That natural disaster sucked for us. I'm not going to lie. It definitely did. Okay. Man, we keep status quoing over and over and over. There's a supply shortage. Supply shortage. Okay. Mediocre rolls here. That's what we've got going on. Very mediocre rolls. Yeah, they're occupying over here. That's to be expected for the time being. I'm not too concerned about that. We need these sieges to finish. Badly. Okay. We're still in the negatives here. We're really struggling with these sieges. There's no doubt about it. Status quo again, with a breach even. We're rolling very, very badly on this one. There's a supply shortage, but it's only 7%. Now we're up to 14% here. That's good. That's very, very good. So we can grab ourselves Miltech 31 right now, and we're absolutely going to do that. Done. Cavalry fire, infantry shock. We are now 2 Miltechs, actually 1 Miltech above Korea. They did get caught up, but we're now a Miltech above Korea. We need this fort to fall, and it will any time now. Saxony, hilarious. Okay, so this fort will fall any tick here. 49%. We're definitely having awkward siege rolls. There's no doubt about that, but there it goes. We're going to take these 3 units in here, and we're going to fight these guys. They're going to bring reinforcements up, and we're going to bring in our own reinforcements. Excellent. So we just crushed them there. That's exactly what we wanted. We're going to back some of these troops off now. They are no longer, strictly speaking, necessary to have this many here. Cool. And as soon as we cap this, we'll come in and help Nanai take their capital. There we go. And yeah, Korea is still attacking over here. This is to be expected. We're not concerned about that right now. We renewed a loan. We're reinforcing these troops. We lost 6,000 men in that battle. That's not a big deal. It really, really isn't. So we've got all of this good to go. This fort will fall very soon. Ooh, yes, we'll take some cash. That will actually allow us to repay our loan, which will be a good thing. We will repay that. There we go. Sounds good. And we're no longer rooting out corruption either. This is pretty much just going into reinforcing. Well, 25 gold of it is. Okay. Man, 57%. Awkward fort ticks. Very awkward. Lose 2 base production. Oof. Okay, well, we're going to come down over... Well, actually, let's group up all of these troops here. Can we actually attack here? Yes, we can. So we're going to group up. And we're going to head in over here soon. We should head in, like, now. Yes. All of these guys will come on in. Okay. We, missed. We missed. That's fine. I'm going to send these guys up over here, and we're going to back off some of these forces. I think the rest of them can stay here for the time being. It's a lot of cannon, no doubt about that. I mean, we've got our besieging artillery progress. Yes, they're attacking over here. We're a little bit concerned that they might cross here and take our capital. So we're going to head over this way and see about doing something about that. Preventing them from doing that. Their capital will fall soon. We did get a breach here, so that's great. Any moment now that their capital will fall. And we're going to pull a couple of these armies out. I think we're going to pull these 2 out. Just back to here. We'll stack all of these together because this is going to fall very shortly. And there it goes. Now, yes, Ming wants their tribute. Yes. Now we're going to go in over this way. It's going to be a little awkward for us to get there, so we're just going to group in over here. Okay. There we go. No problem. We stack wiped them. Reinforce speed. Okay, I like it. We're going to back off a little bit here. We're at 35%. And... oh, they took our capital. I guess this is fine. I wasn't paying attention. This is actually fine. They're going to have to come back over here soon enough. I would love to attack here. Sadly, we can't do that. However, we can send forces over this way. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're at 28% on this siege. And actually, that siege finished. So we're going to head in over here. These guys are going to attack this force. Okay, we finished a conversion, and we'll grab that next. We can grab a tech, and that's Diptech and Epintech. Cool. So they are currently evacuating Korea. And that is absolutely perfect. We're going to send these guys down to here. And I think that may end up stack wiping them. Maybe not quite. Our flagship was captured by Korea. That's not our flagship, by the way. That's Asugi's flagship. Okay, a Korean army came in here. And we're going to send in some reinforcements to that. There we go. No problem there. And a force up here as well. So we're going to send, actually, this force to go reinforce our allies. They're trying to come back over here, but we just stack wiped them. So this is beautiful. We've got this pretty well under control. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we'll get this war finished up. Awkwardness is ensuing over here, but it's fine. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Rose Valentine, Nick Smarty, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.